Alright lads, so happy you're back with me today on the bike. I was going to do something that I haven't really done yet. Well, the first thing I can see that I'm going to have to do is actually to beat the rain. Goodness, there's rain in front of me. But good time to talk about what the Hawk behaves like on pavement. Now, I drive primarily on dirt roads, so it's not a really tremendously big concern for me how it does on pavement. But here I find myself on pavement today. Couple things about that. I think if I was going to be driving on pavement a lot, I would probably get something more like a supermoto. Those bikes, I just kind of like the idea of more of a bit more of a street bias, and frankly something that when you're at speed it isn't so much vibration. That's kind of the a drawback of this bike is when you do get above 40 miles an hour, you get some buzz in your rear end, and you know that gets a little annoying. It's not for me, and frankly I don't like driving that fast anyway, as I slow down here to prove that to you. You know, I like doing stuff like this. I check my rear view mirrors. I tend to let everyone pass me because I'm not going anywhere today. Today I'm just running a machine and doing whatever in the world I want with it. So I just kind of like riding for pleasure, not so much when I have to do something. But I'll tell you, these tires, though they are fine for dirt and they are multimodal in the sense that they can handle multiple kinds of terrain, just the same, really not very good on wet pavement. Now I'm going to let a car pass me here just because I prefer that nobody be behind me. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and I gave the blinker a workout. Hopefully I'm all the way in first. I assume so. I am. And I'll get going again. That's kind of like a lot like what I do all the time. I don't like feeling pushed from traffic on a bike this underpowered. You feel a little vulnerable when a car comes up behind you, because even if you wanted to, you really can't go very fast. I mean 60, I suppose, but those aren't really great circumstances for the Hawk. The Hawk, it's really more of a 30 mile an hour bike, and I really prefer it at like 25. There's a lot of gearing you can do in there. You can change it up, but once you're over 30, you really are in your final gear, and there isn't a heck of a lot more for you to do. So I just wanted to talk about, though, driving on pavement, and it is fine. I do enjoy it. I think I would really enjoy it in a small town. If I lived in a really small community and you know, it's only a few city blocks, or maybe, you know, 30 city blocks total, I think it would just be great fun to hop over to your friend's house and use it a lot for your day-to-day transport. I mean, that would be great fun. I think that's something I would enjoy. But generally speaking, this bike is better suited for your smoother dirt roads out in the wilderness a little bit, I would say, only because, you know, it's really not a motocross bike. It's dirt and streets, but you know, this bike is better on a dirt road than than jumps. I mean, if you took this off a jump, I assume you would have a bad time. And oh no, here comes the rain. So here come the first drops, and we're going to be riding a little bit in the rain on the way home. So, for safety purposes, I will probably turn this video off so I can cope with the rain. And then I will see you guys down the road. I'm going to have to drive safely, and oh no, there might be hail. So I'm going to pull over here and deal with the inclement weather.